Big time, yeah.
It's just like, oh, here's the stuff. There's such a phone, 12 people were, and the bills were gigantic. So those, we had to call on landlines. So there were a couple of new policies that came in place. But it was mostly talking.
Yeah, I mean, if you're paying for 10 different phone numbers, 10 different landlines, that's going to be expensive. Or, I mean, well, it's not going to be expensive, but it's going to add up. And yeah, what's up? My name's Lee. If you haven't done the Forum of the Advanced course, two 5-day courses by Landmark Worldwide. It's a training and development company, 915 each before discounts. I don't make any money off of this. There's no affiliate link in the stuff. I'm just commenting on videos that seem to deter people from try to make people's minds up for them or something, or tell them how to think about it. Like, don't believe what I'm saying. Don't believe anything negative you read or hear or listen to this. See for yourself.
Wear them down. Just talk and say it's work through every problem. Find out.
I mean, I wouldn't call wearing it down. I'd call it taking care of people and like, oh, okay, you have a transportation challenge. Like, let's not have that be the reason why you don't get the test for reality. Oh, you have a money challenge. Like, let's see, is there a way that something that you didn't think of on how to get this stuff, and then so a lot of people go on and make more money. I'd argue most people do at least make their money back pretty quickly.
What was stopping them, and let them know how much better off they would be if they did that course. How these issues would not be a problem anymore. So yeah, talking to Howard.
Yeah, just keep going. Just keep pounding on him until you wear down there. It was called the brick overcoat of sales resistance in Scientology. That came from Les Dane. He was a sales guy that Hubbard loved.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in sales, I don't treat it like that anymore. I just treat it like I'm talking to people. Let's just talking. They can say no anytime. There's no pressure.
So Hubbard took his sales book, and that's what all the sales.
Service, being senior to sales, right? If I can serve somebody and do something the way they want it.
Guys were trained in, and it was all about taking away the bricks in the brick overcoat that the prospect creates when he doesn't want to be sold something. And your job as a salesman is to remove those bricks one at a time.
I mean, I guess it depends on how much you believe in your product. If you know that your product's doing well by people, then yeah, it's just talking to people and sharing those options or those possibilities. And then, I mean, I don't know if it's options in Scientology. I'm not comparing the two. They're wholly distinct.
Until the guy standing there, brickless.
Yeah, Chris hasn't done the forum, and Dale, the lady, has done it. So it's kind of like two people that don't know the other side are asking each other about it type deal.
It's must sign up, and then you got to know. And then the other second phase.
I mean, there's no must sign up. It's just, if you want X, Y, and Z, and I say you can have X, Y, Z by doing this, and I'm sure of it, then I mean, that's their choice.
No one knows to close because they can still say no.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call it closing. I'd call it opening. We're opening the door for another 5-day course, and I better deliver on what you want and what I said you could get out of it.
If you don't do it right, so you gotta take away all the bricks. In other words, convince them, work through all the problems like you just said. But then you gotta.
Yeah, there's definitely no convincing in Landmark. It's you're left more free thinking than you ever have been.
Get the close too and of course you want to do this because this is the right thing for you to do or whatever the.
I mean, they might say it's the right thing to do.
The closing line will be so. Anyway, please carry on.
There's no closing line.
Down to a formula like that. A lot of the training.
Oh, way to go, Dale. Thank you.
In the induction leaders program where there's training for plates.
That's a program that no longer exists.
Mostly getting into another business.
So I surmise that they heard your concerns or criticisms and they got rid of that program.
Well, connecting. Yep. Finding out, building relationship. Yep. Finding out why they were suffering in life and how, if they continued to repeat the same patterns, there wasn't going to be an answer. And Landmark was a very possible.
Yeah, I mean, you could look at it from where they're suffering. I don't think most people think of their lives as suffering, really. Maybe some people do, but mostly Landmarks for people that already have their lives like pretty well put together. Just want to take something to the next level.
Shift. There was a lot of work was done in listening. I learned to listen, the skills which are
a lot of courses on public speaking, not many on listening, none that I know of. This is the only one that I know of that's on listening.
Extraordinary. Really listening to language, what it was people were saying, and standing for.
Oh, Chris, you are so inspired, bro. Chris, Mr. Shelton, just do the forum, get it over with, do the advanced course, and then let's have a whole other conversation.
For them to be their greatest self. It's like you're suffering right now. You're not in your true power. And
I mean, I wouldn't say they're not in their true power. It's just more. I mean, more isn't the right word, but more empowerment.
And what we're offering is for you for a way to come into it. Just imagine if this were something you could do, and then this, and like steady planting seeds. So a lot of the work was done through.
Yeah, seeds are planted and trees grow or plants grow. Like they deliver on what they say they're going to deliver on. It works.
I want to connect with people as well because it was missing from it. So it wasn't, we didn't have the steps and the strategy that you share.
And now look at Dale. Dale is so connected so quickly.
See that you're learning how to be used himself, and he delved into these sales techniques.
Yeah, I mean, he was managing salespeople and selling books, and at any moment I'm interviewing every day. So the day I hire someone that is sharper than I am, I got to make sure that I'm sharpening my saw and learning and learning and learning too. Not to stay ahead of them, but to always have something to share with them for them to come back to me. Because once the students learned everything the master knows, sometimes the student there's no reason to stay. But if the master is constantly honing and learning more and more new things that the student isn't, well, then the student's going to want to stay with the master longer and longer and longer. And
we were presented with a way that seems natural and organic, but don't give up.
Yeah, and then now you have that skill set of being able to naturally speak with people and deliver upon what they say that they want. Hold on one sec. We'll be back. Peace, love, bye-bye.